Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I kind of just want to talk about influencer scams, and more particularly one simple instance of one of these that appears at least to be an influencer scam on paper that just recently happened. And unfortunately within like the last, I don't know, 3 to 6 months I think is a good time period, there have been just countless scams that have been exposed from YouTubers, Twitch people on Twitter, just like people, I guess, who have followings online is the best way to say it. Influencers are getting caught left and right, basically just scamming their audiences, whether that be through phony cryptocurrencies that they promote or, a product that they put out on the market that doesn't have any sort of benefit to the people taking them. It's kind of sad, man, honestly, because, as an influencer myself, I can never imagine, going to these extents, right, to knowingly mislead people for so long is just not only unacceptable, but it's unbelievable that people have the ability mentally to do that. But anyways, today I want to talk about Valkyrae, who is a very popular Twitch streamer. She is a person who's really high up in 100 Thieves. I think she might even be a co-owner, I guess, at this point, of 100 Thieves, the esports organization. And she recently put out a product that caused a lot of controversy, and rightfully so. Now, this product is called Reflect, and it is a skincare cream that you can buy that is designed, apparently, to help protect your skin from blue light pollution, okay? If you don't know what blue light pollution is, all of the devices, the screens that you use emit something called blue light, okay? And it's just part of it displaying things on the screen. It usually will go all the way back in your retina, and it can cause a lot of problems with your eyesight and things like that. Therefore, blue light pollution has been something that doctors, especially in recent years, have started to kind of hammer home, hey, turn on the night light filters on your devices when it's time. Help protect your sleep cycle. People have sold things like blue light glasses to help, break those blue lights, I guess, out of your vision. But to my knowledge, this is the first time anyone has made any sort of skincare routine / cream that is designed to protect your skin from this. I'm going to go ahead and show the trailer so you guys can get an idea of the product real quick, and then we're going to talk about why this is controversial and why this appears to be a scam.
Meet Reflect. It's the skincare collection that's for everyone who uses a screen. It's designed to protect your skin against blue light, which is emitted from all digital screens. Yes, even the one you're using right now. What I wanted to create with Reflect was a collection that could help people protect themselves against blue light pollution. Because when you feel your best, you can reflect your best.
Okay, so you can kind of just see the point being hammered home, I guess, in this trailer for this product. It is designed for people who use screens intensively, apparently, to help protect against blue light pollution so that it doesn't damage your skin and whatnot. And the unfortunate part about this, man, is it appears to be a pretty much worthless product altogether, okay? And I don't mean in terms of hey, I think this is just bad. In terms of scientifically, this doesn't appear to be even usable and doesn't even make sense. So I went to the website here and I started looking through everything, I guess. And the product doesn't appear to be for sale, at least yet. I mean, I don't know what the price tag is going to look like for this thing, but it appears, at least from everything I've been reading online, that this is just something you don't even need to buy. So lots of people, I guess, kind of reacted to this. A lot of people positively. I mean, the official YouTube account responded happily. Nadeshot responded happily. Too Mad, the YouTuber, he responded. Hassan, the streamer, a lot of people were kind of hyped up about this because on paper, right, you look at this and you're like, holy shit, right? An influencer is bringing out a brand new product on the market that's, designed to combat an issue. This is fucking awesome. How can I get started? This is great, right? But the problem is, this doesn't appear to be a product not only necessary, but even useful. So, to just be kind of frank about it, the science surrounding how blue light affects our skin is shady at best. Shaky at best, I should go ahead and correct that. But essentially, the long-term effects of blue skin pollution or blue light pollution on the skin, not necessarily known. There hasn't been that much full-on science done on the subject, and the science that has been done on the subject is definitely not really, I guess, defending Valkyrae here. So I went through the terms and service of this website here to just kind of see, what is this company that Valkyrae apparently founded / co-founded here? What do they say about their product? So Here's Section 3 of Product Information. All material and information presented by us is intended to be used for personal, educational, or informational purposes only. We attempt to be as accurate as possible when describing our products on this site. However, we do not guarantee that all information provided on the site is accurate, complete, reliable, current, or error-free, and we disclaim any liability arising out of any errors to the extent permitted by law. The material on this site should not be relied upon or used as the sole basis for making decisions, and statements made about products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration or any other government agency. The statements on this website and products sold through the site are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any or prevent any condition or disease. So let's go ahead and break a few of these things down, right? Like, you're selling a product that is supposed to prevent damage to the skin through blue light pollution. However, the statements that you've been using to advertise and use on the products sold through this are not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent any condition or disease. On top of that, you provide, like, this is some sort of scientific issue, right? Oh, people's skin have been getting affected by this. Let's create the solution. You do that, and then the website immediately turns around and basically admits, hey, we aren't really keeping up with the fucking info, bro. Like, this could be 80 years outdated. This could not even be real. We don't even know. We tried to be accurate, but for fuck's sake, why should we be real? I get that you have to put like legal notices and stuff to try and defend yourself as much as possible, but when you're selling a product that is supposed to be doing something like this, the last thing that is going to make me want to buy it is when you basically tell me, hey, we don't even know if what we're saying is right, and at the end of the day, fuck it. We're not even supposed to really be treating or preventing anything. Okay, so once again, this is a scientific issue. At the end of the day, right? You're treating a condition, a potential condition at least, damaged skin and stuff like that from blue light. Well, the science on blue light effectiveness against the skin is very iffy once again. For the most part, the long-term effects of blue light exposure to skin isn't well known. However, a study I found from the National Library of Medicine through PubMed.gov titled Clinical and Histological Effects of Blue Light on Normal Skin by Marlos M. Klippenning and Tim Smits from 2010, it says basically, visible blue light as given in the present study does not cause deoxyribonucleic acid damage or early photoaging. The biological effects of blue light on normal skin are transient melanogenosis and inexplicable vacuolization without resulting apoptosis. In conclusion, the short-term use of visible blue light in dermatological practice is safe. Okay, so this says short-term it's safe, right? The long-term effects are not well known, okay? There hasn't been enough studies done on the subject, but, this product is being presented as like, oh, if you're on the computer all the time, man, you want to avoid all that shit that can happen down the road from doing that, bro. Use this cream. It'll do you well, man. When obviously the science isn't necessarily upholding that. In fact, believe it or not, but the scientific, reference that this company used to promote their product was literally a fucking WebMD article. After being planned apparently for 2 years by Valkyrae and whoever else was involved in this, in 2 years, the only scientific evidence they could find to justify the use of their product is a fucking WebMD article. The website that's constantly memed and mocked online because every single minor condition possible is somehow cancer? The one notorious for giving bullshit medical information to people? That was their fucking source. That was what they used as a credible piece of information to provide alongside this product. Now let's go ahead and break this down once and for all here, okay? So, out of some of the research that has been done into this subject, it seems well determined that in order to, see any sort of real negative effects, you need to get to a number of 40 J/centimeter squared. I don't know what that means, but they even went through and showed some examples here. So, a Kindle with a 6-inch screen at 50% brightness would take over a month to get this bad dosage of blue light. An iPad with text on a white background would take 4 days. An iPad with Angry Birds on would take almost 7.5 days. Actually, over now that I see it. An iPhone 5S with text on a white background would take 23 days. And an iPhone with Angry Birds would take 28 days. Okay, so to reach that dangerous or whatever critical threshold that we know of, at least of right now, for blue light exposure, most devices would take you days of constant exposure in order to get that. And keep in mind, this is apparently about the same amount of this radiation or whatever that you would get from standing in the sun for 15 minutes. So the science is completely, it seems, at least what we currently have, against this whole product. This product doesn't make sense on paper, doesn't make sense with the science, And let's be real, as a potential consumer, okay, of this, right? I spend a lot of time on the computer. I'm making YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, I'm fucking scrolling through social media, playing video games, bro. I spend a lot of time on the computer. Let me go ahead and tell you a free option that your Windows PC, most of your phones have built in for free. Just turn on the fucking nightlight filter, okay? They literally come for free. If you go into Windows and you go to your display settings, and you go down to the color section, there will be something called Nightlight, okay? You can turn that on, you can adjust it all you want, you can fucking personalize it. You don't have to buy an overpriced cream that's based on pseudoscience being promoted by a fucking streamer on the internet when you can just do this for free. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to block all of the blue light from coming through. However, it is much more comfortable to look at night, and at the same time, it's pretty much, I would say, much more scientifically proven effective than buying this cream. At the end of the day, man, there's no excuse for Valkyrae to be promoting this product. If you say that you spent 2 full years building a product like this, getting ready to market it, getting ready to bring it out to the public, you better have some scientific proof that it works that goes beyond, hey, WebMD. You are supposed to know the effectiveness of your product. You should probably, honestly, at that point already have it, tested/approved by the FDA and shit. You should probably just have that done before your product even comes out in general, makes it a lot more trustworthy looking, but this does not scream, hey, we spent 2 years on this, okay? They either A, spent 2 years on this, didn't do the due diligence, didn't find out the information necessary to find out if not only would this product be legitimate, but even necessary. They've marketed it and then immediately went back on all of their marketing in their terms and services. We've heard nothing else surrounding this subject for the most part, and by the way, it has been now 2 full days since this was announced, and the only announcement that I've really seen that is worth the fuck is that this product will be sold at Ulta Beauty stores. This product is set to launch on October 24th, which is only 3 days, okay? I can't stop crying. This has been a long journey with my team, testing, samples, meetings, chemists, and Claudia Paccia teaching me and guiding me through the skincare industry. This is just the beginning. I wish my dad was here for this. I'm beyond happy and hope I made my community proud. Okay, so if you have a team around this, you've been testing it, you have samples, you've been doing business meetings, you've been talking to literal fucking chemists, why do you have no evidence that this product works? Why is all of the current science either neutral on the effectiveness of your product or downright just claims that it's ineffective altogether? What business meetings were you going through where they were like, hey, we don't need the fucking scientific proof it works? The whole thing just doesn't seem right, man, and it honestly falls right in line with a lot of these influencer scams that have been happening. It just seems like a bullshit product, and it seems like it's just something being sold simply to enrich some people, which go figure, that's business, but, you can do it morally. You can sell things to people morally. You can sell things to people and not fucking lie to them, okay? So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below, and until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, not buying Reflect, and signing out.